Hello family, we're going to do some green tomatoes today. So I have them here. I'm going to rinse them again. My hands are clean and I hope everyone's day is going well. I can't complain. I won't, Anyways, here we go. Let's get it. So we have one here. The knife is clean. I hope it's sharp enough because I usually have problems with my knives. Either they're not sharp enough or too sharp. So here we go with this. And we'll talk about these ingredients that we're going to use also. So this here is my little plastic chopping mat that I have. Have a few of these and I like them. You use them, you clean them, you wash them off real good, soap and water, use some bleach depending on what you're cutting on them, and you're good to go. They last for a while. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So there we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Like so. Like so. I'm going to take this out. Do I want that? Like this. There we go. Yeah, we really are getting some rain here, Started last night. Go, and it has been going on all day. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these and we're going to put them here in this milk like so. Leave that there. There we go. So let's get another one here, get going with it. And you can tell, how green the tomatoes are, and what I like to do is get this core section out, and I just like to chop them up like this sometimes. It depends on how green they are. Here we go. Might as well do it like this. Get it done. It's always different ways, Put the skillet here. That there. Okay, this. And we're going to use flour and cornmeal, to coat these tomatoes. Take this out. Like so. Here we go. Very good tomatoes, Green tomatoes. Good. So it's not going to take long at all to get into this and get it done. Matter of minutes, family. Put these gloves on. Here we go. We'll get them in here. The fingers will go in. So go. But watch that oil. I don't want it to get too hot. Good. Okay. So, now we're gonna use a little bit of this. So we had two different types of milk going on here. We shall talk about it. Okay. So, like so. There we go. So you're just gonna coat, you know, your tomatoes like so. And you can also let them marinate in the milk overnight if you like. It's up to you. There we go. That. Let's get off. Okay. So here's my little bag. And what I'm gonna do is take the spoon again. It's one of those nice serving spoons with the, you know, holes in it. I'm going to put it in our flour and cornmeal mixture here. And I also have salt, pepper, Italian seasoning. And I mean, I have plenty of it in there. So we don't have to worry about that. Not at all. Plenty of it in there. Get stepping here. Okay. I'll let that do it for now, and there you go. So this is gonna stick, you know, to the tomatoes, and this is hot too. This oil is hot, so hot and smoking. So. You take your spoon and move it around. There we go. And really what you can do, family, if you like, you know, if you think that oil is too hot for you to put your hand, you know, too close to it, you can use that spoon to put these tomatoes in. You know, you just shake off the excess and it'll work just fine. But what I'm using is this large cast iron skillet, you know, so that's working out well. You can see that on the stove. Put this up a little bit for you. There you go. Okay, drop these in like so. There we go. There we go. Yes. Check this out. And they're going to be absolutely delicious. Really. I mean, absolutely delicious, family. So, do this like so. I'm not going to hold you long. Not at all. I don't believe in that. So, what we have going on here is we got our green tomatoes, and we washed them off, you know, rinsed them off well, and then we chopped them up. You know, we slice and then we dice. So it depends on the size that you want the tomato to be. And if you don't want to, you know, dice them up like I did, like this, you can slice them. That's the old-fashioned way that, you know, a lot of people like to do. And I shouldn't necessarily say old-fashioned way, but that's the way that most like to do it. So, you know, it's up to you what you want to do, how you want to do it. You know, this is just another way that I have done, you know, the fried tomatoes. And then what I did is I put the flour and the cornmeal in a little bag. And I added pepper, Italian seasoning, and some sea salt. And I was heavy-handed with the Italian seasoning, but you know that. I love it. So, let's see. See this big pepper I grew? This I grew on my balcony. I picked it yesterday. Isn't that something? Look at that. And then I got a couple of little small habanero peppers also. So, I keep something going on all the time, family. All the time. And why not? You know? Why not? Okay, I think we're going to take some of these out now. So let me think we'll do it like this. So get us a plate. Rinse the plate off again. And we'll dry it off like so. And we'll go over here and get some of these tomatoes out. So like I say, anywhere from 2 to 4 minutes, or you can let them go 3 to 5 minutes. You know, it's up to you. But they're like little green tomato bites, you know. Just like little green tomato bites, see? Okay, I'm gonna drop these in now. That there. I'm going to take these we have in this bowl, and we're going to drop them in here like so. So you really don't have to, you know, just do that. And you can see you don't have much milk there, but it did coat. You know, it coated the tomatoes, and that's all that matters. There. These around, and we'll let those fry. And what I like sometimes is just to eat the tomatoes, you know, sit up and just have you a good time watching television. So I'll take my tomatoes and I will get me a little bowl like so. I'm going to show you. And I love this this blue cheese dressing. I just love it. So I take it, put me some in the bowl like this, and here you go. And if you have company, you can serve it up like that, depending on what type of You know, if you want to use some type of poultry or steak, you can do that. It'll work just fine. Give me 1 minute, family. 1 minute. And you take your fork like so. And see, this is what it's gonna look like. It's golden. You got like a little golden brown. Let me turn this off and see what happens here. I don't know if you can see, but it's like a little golden brown. And you dip it in your blue cheese dressing like so. That's good. So family, that's good. Anyways, let's start this over with these ingredients. What we did is we took some almond milk. I'm going to show you. You can get any type of almond milk. And any type of almond milk, and you get about 1/3 of a cup, or it depends on how many tomatoes you're cooking. So let me just switch that up, and I say get a 1/2 cup. Use a 1/2 cup of this, and use a 1/4 cup of either Carnation evaporated milk, because that's what we have here. And you're gonna mix that in the bowl. But with your tomatoes, you know, we washed them and cubed them up. And in a bag, I put Italian seasoning, and I'll say you can put 2 tablespoons of this in the bag for if you're doing 2 tomatoes or 3 tomatoes, 2 tablespoons of this. Put your teaspoon of pepper. Put your teaspoon of sea salt in the bag with it doesn't have to be equal parts, but we're just going to say 1/3 of a cup for 2 to 3 tomatoes, 1/3 of a cup of yellow cornmeal, and 1/3 of a cup of a 1/2 of a cup of flour. Do it like that. And then you know, you're going to soak the tomatoes after you cut them, and then you're going to take them out of the milk, and you're going to put them in your bag, and you're going to shake them up. And what we use today is Pompeian olive oil. So I put just enough Pompeian olive oil, about that much, in the pan, you know, so this is what you're looking at all the way around the pan. And then warm it up and drop your tomatoes, and this is what you got. So family, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to enjoy these. And, you know, it's that time. I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And I love your company. You know that. Hit the like button. And I love you. I love you. I love you. And I know, family, you love me. And always, always love yourself first. That's the most important thing you can do, family, is love yourself first. And with that being said, I'll see you again soon. I'm just going to say bye for now. Bye.